Hello class, this is Mr. Lucero and we're going to start classes again. So, we're with our book Insta English number 4 and on page 64. In this part, we're going to start with vocabulary number 2, adjective plus noun collocation. This is going to be our first topic. Number 1. Use your dictionary to check the difference of meaning between the three nouns below. Job, work, and career. Okay, well, let's see. The idea is to look for this information in your dictionary, but I can help you. For example, if I say job, it's like work that you do regularly to earn money in a specific role or position. That is job. Work is an activity involving effort that you are paid to do. Career, a job or series of related jobs that you do, especially a profession that you spend a lot of your working life in. No? So that is a meaning that I can give you for each one. Maybe you can have different ideas and you can share it in our classes. No? Share idea for job, for work or career. Now let's continue with activity number 2. In activity number 2, we're going to match the adjective in the box with nouns below to make collocations. Okay, so the idea is to listen, to use the adjective in the box like those ones with the nouns career, work, and job. So first of all, listen and repeat with after me. Academic, dead end, decent, distinguished, extensive, ideal, physical, professional, promising, rewarding, steady, unpaid. Okay, so when you finish practicing, because you need to know those words, let's see. For example, what to work with those words, you need to know the vocabulary. If you don't know the vocabulary, well, those words are going to be nothing. Okay, so listen. What's the meaning of academic? It's similar to Spanish. Okay, what's the meaning of academic? Let's see. Académico, perfect. Dead end. Dead end is like where there's no escape, not dead end. For example, if you're driving in the road is end, not dead end. No hay camino. That's the idea. Descent. Okay, descent. What's that? Ideas? What about distinguished or extensive? Hmm? No, the idea is not that the teacher is going to give you all the answers. You need to look for the answers so that you can remember. If you don't do it, well, that's going to be very easy and you forgot it. Okay, so be careful. What about physical or professional? No? What about promising, rewarding, steady, or unpaid? Decente, decent, perfect. Distinguished, distinguido, very good. Extensive, extensivo. Let's continue. What about ideal? Ideal. No, it's like in Spanish, similar. Physical. Hmm? Físico. I don't know. No ideas. Educación física. No. Physical is like your appearance, your physical, okay? Professional. Ajá. Profesional. Promising. Prometedor. Rewarding. Gratificante. Recompensado, recompensa. Ideas. No, gratificante, no? When someone say, okay, good job. Oh, that's good. Steady. Fijo, permanente. Unpaid. No paid, no money. Okay, now let's see. You have the meaning, but remember, look for this information on your dictionary, so maybe you can get different ideas, no? Okay, let's see. If I talk about career, okay, what of those adjective goes with the category of career? Which of those one goes with with work or job? Let's see. Career is related with academic, distinguished, professional, and promising. Work is related with extensive, physical, rewarding, and paid. And job is related with decent, dead end, ideal, or steady. So now you have the answers, okay? You have the answers. So you need to write on your book so that you can be ready for the class. Mister, I don't have book. Perfect, no problem. You can take notes on your Google Doc so that you can get ready for your class. Now let's continue. Listen, check, and repeat. No, this is for this activity, okay? Now listen. Number 4. Complete the sentences using the collocations in activity 2. Add are or am when necessary. Are or am if that is necessary, okay? Not always. So let's see. Letter A. I will hate to work in with no chance for promotion. I would rather be unemployed. No chance to promotion, so not to continue. So your route is finished. Remember, dead end. Okay, a dead end job. A dead end job. I would hate to work in a dead end job with no chance to promotion. I would rather be unemployed. Unemployed, no job. In Spanish you say desempleado. Letter B. What would be your For me, I've always dreamed of becoming an astronaut. Ideal. Okay, what will be your ideal job? Ideal job. For me, I've always dreamed of becoming an astronaut. Okay, letter C. Nowadays, it is very hard to find with a guaranteed salary and the same number of hours every week. Ideas? Nowadays, it is very hard to find a steady job. Steady. Okay, with a guaranteed salary and the same number of hours every week. Okay, letter D. My sister has a really in advertising. She has only just started, but she might be made manager by the end of the year. Promising career. Excellent promising career. E. Jennifer had always wanted working at the university as a researcher. An academic career. Okay, Jennifer had always wanted an academic career working at the university as a researcher. Okay, as a researcher. So now you have the answers, so you can complete on your books, and in class you can answer once again. Well, let's continue. We have a next activity. The next activity is a reading activity. Reading number 2. Life as an au pair. A personal account. And there is a picture, no? So what can you see in this picture? Okay, there is a clip paper. There is a clip paper. But what can you see? There is a girl and a little girl, well, reading a book on the floor. Okay, it's a possibility, no? Or maybe they are looking at some pictures, or maybe they are doing homework, or maybe they are reading a book. No, there are many possibilities. And remember, when you are guessing, all possibilities are welcome. Okay, all possibilities. Here I have the reading activity, so we're going to read. And after the reading, we have some questions. No? Number 1 and number 2. Read and listen to the letter. What does it mean to be an au pair? Okay, here it says, someone especially a young woman who lives in a foreign country. No? And you have two choices. With a group of friends and work as a language teacher at school, or with a family and helps with the children and housework. So, but you need to read first, okay? And after that says read the letter again, then write true or false. And here we have A, B, and C. Abigail shares a house with a family in Corfu. True or false? Okay, I don't know exactly because I haven't read. Abigail has responsibilities at different times throughout the day. Jai is teaching Abigail how to cook, and Abigail tutors Sophia in certain subjects. No, Abigail tutors Sophia in certain subjects. So tutors like a verb. So teaches. No, it's not like a teacher. It's like a particular one. Tutoring. Okay, tutoring. So we're going to read this part. So pay attention. Okay, ready? Remember, life as an au pair, a personal account.
Unit 4, Track 43, Activity 2.
Life as an au pair, a personal account.
Dear Lily, I'm sorry I haven't written sooner. I'd been meaning to write to you last week, but I could never seem to find the time. Anyways, let me tell you all about what it's been like as an au pair here. First off, Corfu is beautiful, and the family I'm staying with have an amazing property in a town called Gustori. The family stays in the main building, and I have my own separate little guest house around the back. Originally, they'd been planning on renting it out, but thankfully they changed their minds. The family is actually very small. Just the daughter Sophia, who's 8, the mother Olga, and the grandmother, who everyone calls Yaya. They're all lovely, and I couldn't have asked for a better position. It's hard to say what I do exactly, as every day is different, but this is my usual schedule. First, around 7 a.m., I get up and get ready. I love this time of day when everything's quiet. Then, at 8 a.m., I wake up Sophia and get her ready, making her breakfast, packing her lunch, and walking her to school. Then, I tidy up a bit before taking some time for myself. You remember how before I came here I'd been studying Greek? Well, it turns out I didn't learn very much, so now I'm studying hard in my free time. Then, I usually have a late lunch with Yaya, who is an amazing cook. Olga is at work during the day, so it's just the two of us. My favorite dish is her pastitso, a kind of Greek lasagna which is delicious. After that, it's usually time to get Sophia from school. We play games outside, paint pictures, do gardening together, all kinds of fun stuff. By that time, Olga is usually home and we all have dinner. Finally, I help Sophia with her English and math homework and I put her to bed around 10 p.m. Anyways, I should stop now, but I'll definitely write again soon. Lots of love, Abigail.
Okay, this was our reading. So my advice for you is to listen many times so that you can practice. You can repeat the audio. No, you can, when you have the video, you can play the video and you can stop and you can go practicing so that you can get ready for the class. Okay. Also, we're going to see the activities. No. Number one, read and listen to the letter. What does it means to be an au pair? Okay, an au pair is someone, especially a young woman, who lives in a foreign country. Okay, that is the right information. Now we need to finish this information with A or B, with a group of friends and work as a language teacher at school, or with a family and helps with the children and housework. So, opinions, A or B? Exactly, B. Someone special, especially a young woman who lives in a foreign country with a family and help with the children and the housework. Teacher, what is housework? The activities in house to clean, to cook, to iron, etc. Okay? Or also to walk the door, no? To walk the door in the park. Now, true or false? Read the letters again, then write true or false. Let's see. Abigail shares the house with a family in Corfu. True or false? Okay, you're going to tell me in class, so it's necessary to read. Okay, let's continue. Letter B. Abigail has responsibility at different times throughout the day. True or false? Yaya is teaching Abigail how to cook. True or false? And the last one, Abigail tutors Sophia certain subjects. True or false? Okay, this is the only activity until now that I'm not answering. So the idea is to read and try to get the information from that reading. Okay, now let's continue with the tip. Anyway, it's an adverb and therefore should not be used in plural in formal language. However, anyways, is pretty much used in informal language in American English. Okay, be careful with that information. Okay. Let's continue with this interesting part, grammar. Grammar number 2. Okay, listen. Past, perfect, progressive. And for this time, we're going to prepare a second video so that I can focus on this activity. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.